Our week-long Campfire Story Week continues. Even Poseidon goes on vacation. But this time, you get to come with. These unusual campfire stories are unlike anything this mighty god of the sea has ever done, which means it's worth doing. Well, it's worth doing at least once. So this entire week, I will be releasing one campfire story or audio read of a white paper per day for the week. And if you happen to miss one, I've got you covered. A new playlist is available now on the channel titled Campfire Stories 2022. If you missed one or just want to listen again, check it out in the description below. Today's campfire story is Unusual Light Bright, the Unusual DD Light Paper. Treasures. Yes, you found it. Introducing UnDD, the unusual token championed by Poseidon, god of the sea. The best words by Poseidon. You found it. Introducing the unusual Solana-based cryptocurrency token championed by Poseidon, god of the sea. Question: the most unusual token for anyone performing due diligence? That's right. The cryptocurrency token known as the Unusual Due Diligence token, UnDD. What if the following were true? That just by owning a token and at least one good eye, you could see the moon while standing outside at night on a clear day. My friend, marvels like this await you in the pages that follow. Continue reading to learn the unusual and the unusual of the UnDD token. Welcome to Unusual Due Diligence. I am your host, Poseidon, god of the sea. In this fresh episode, we take it offline to symbol a light paper in a bright new way. I shall call it a Light Bright, and in this paper shall be the pegs upon which a nautically brave new future is built. Now, in this paper, we are going to cover topics, and there will be words. And by the end of the paper, just remember to navigate to YouTube and click the subscribe button. If you really enjoy the content, find a mirror and give yourself a thumbs up. And know that once I pass from this mortal realm to the halls of Valhalla, I will then travel back in time and witness doing that thumbs up, and all will be good. Well, except that other business. We won't talk about that. Just know, practice makes perfect. Milkshake knows what's up. Quote, is he Poseidon or a milkshake? End quote. Redditor. Circus seeds. The plan. Channel growth is UnDD growth. Token growth is channel growth. Ride these waves, my friend, Poseidon. Circus of virtuous circle cycles. First, let's talk about virtual cycles. What does that mean? You'd have to go back in time to the 80s and a very specific BBC sitcom that was canceled far too early in life to find it. But in that episode, the virtuous cycle is made very clear. Neil picks up a large bag of seed packets. Okay, I've plowed this bit right, and now I'm going to sow it. Throws packets of seeds down. This self-sufficiency thing really is amazing. We sow the seed, right? Nature grows the seed, and then we eat the seed. And then after that, we sow the seed. Nature grows the seed, and then we eat the seed. And then after that again, we sow the seed. Nature grows the seed. The Unusual Due Diligence channel community posed an unusual idea. What if, as a viewer and loyal fan of the channel, you could participate in the outstanding channel growth? The idea happened with alarming frequency from many of the channel members. Poseidon sat up from his chair and, despite claims of illiteracy, journeyed into the comments section to study what all was being said. The comments were of a consistent nature. Paraphrasing them, quote, if only I can invest in you as much as I can crypto because you are going somewhere. End quote. Naturally, no one ever explained to Poseidon where he is going, but rather than leave that as an exercise for the reader, the next logical thing was done. Well, it was done after a few drinks. A cryptocurrency token was formed for the Unusual Due Diligence channel and announced as part of the celebration of reaching 400 subscribers. And you know what's just amazing about that video? The channel exploded in popularity shortly after. And on the waves, we did ride. Thanos was right. The universe is grateful. Grateful that the Unusual Due Diligence token, UnDD, exists. Thanos needed 6 Infinity Stones to accomplish his mission, and so it makes sense Poseidon needs 6 pegs to stand on to accomplish the UnDD mission of delight, inform, educate, and inspire. What are those pegs? Merrymaking, fun, participation, utility, value, and viewer. Of these, the most important, you, the viewer. A viewer that is brave enough to spend a few minutes each week watching animated characters explain some new, rather incredible idea. A viewer that knows they can't willingly admit in public to knowing anything of that unusual due diligence because people say it's weird or unusual or I don't get it. You get it because I get you. The Infinity Stones? Nah, we got light bright pegs here. Far better, more potent, the most powerful force. We light away all that is yet to be. C. Tokens. Pegs to stand on. Always submerge the math. deep in the sea. This might be new information to many of you, or it might even be information that you've plain forgotten. Do you recall Anchor's token allocation plan? That is, the total cap is 10 billion, but just dropping 10 billion into the economy doesn't quite work. Why not? If you want the video on deep dive into Anchor, then you'll know all about my coffee story. It doesn't make sense to spend 10 billion on a cup of coffee, does it? So what is that allocation? According to the internet, the public allocation of Anchor is 40% mining and community, 30% private pre-sale, 20% team and advisor, 5% public sale, and 5% marketing. Now, why talk about Anchor when talking about the UnDD token? The short answer is the conceptual allocation of the UnDD token utility is modeled after Anchor because Anchor's team is smart, and so that split probably made sense at the time. Did Poseidon copy off their homework? Yes, he did. Poseidon may be god of the sea, but his spirit animates milkshakes to life. If you think there are being the grammar and the spelling errors in this document, just imagine how poorly punctuated the official scripts are for each and every episode. That being said, you have seen the show, right? The show is many things, but chief amongst them is a certain questionable quality of delights that feed the brain in ways that might some consider impressive. Most impressive, young viewer, you are not a Jedi. Not yet. Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped right and opened the book of life upon a bold new chapter, an exciting new year with dazzling light and bold claims, backed by the most unusual of evidence provided by talking objects that typically are inanimate. Would you take your investment advice from a talking popcorn, or would it be more sensible to talk to a financial advisor at your local bank? Clearly, these are the deep and insightful questions that challenge your very being here at Unusual Due Diligence. The channel disclaims itself as both parody and entertainment and attempts to sell you toys today for gains tomorrow. In all seriousness, I just wanted investing to be legitimately fun. The endless parade of charts, analysis, and spreadsheets, it's kind of lame. Why can't we have an animated show that brings entertainment and information together? Well, in one place. And better that than watching angry balding men yell at the television. www.unusualdd.com. Make waves, secrets under the sea. And this concludes the UnDD Lite Break paper. Make waves, my friend.